Hello. It's been a while. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, a good New Year's. Today we're going to be making Martha back to stock, or OEM. I sadly have too many. I have an SC, and then I have another car that you guys don't know about. It'll be hopefully in the next video. But I can't have too many cars, so I sadly need to let this one go. It was my first Miata. I love it, but gotta move on.
What's up, guys?
Hello. I'm not sure where to start. We can do so many stuff. So I guess first we're gonna start with removing this disgusting front bumper. Let's do some little engine-based stuff. Macaroni. Open this up.
Is this a trick?
Open it.
This is a trick, isn't it?
No, it's that. Literally just open it.
I see you smiling.
Oh my god. There. I don't know what you're freaking at. Alright.
You were smiling. I thought.
Put the new one on. OEM. Ew. Take that one out.
Oh god, it's hot.
It's hot? Oh, yeah, it's just warm. You're not gonna die. Boom. That looks brand new. See how much it cleans it up? Next, taking off the strut tower. Two nuts. All nuts are off. Let's swap it into this rusty hoe. Yo, there you go. Look at that. Strut tower, strut bar. The strut tower looks beautiful. I love it. It just looks kind of off though with the white and the red. It looks kind of funny, but hell yeah, that's gonna feel good. Poor Martha, man. Okay, next is, these are LED bulbs. I want them. So, all you gotta do really is just put your hand back here, twist it out. There you go. Here's my LED bulb that I paid for. Now I take out these regular guys. Here's the old one. We don't want that. Let's check if it works. Jesus Christ. Now you put her in. Boom, that is bright as hell. Dude, that looks so much cleaner. The old orange boring one. LEDs. Can look so good at night. Let's take the other one. Pop in. Next is, I'm taking these headlights. So headlights disappear. Boom, look at that. She looks so bare and naked and sad. Look, they're so disgusting. And this one had water starting to get in them. So I'm just gonna have them out until the water gets out of it and they'll get ruined. Hopefully one of these days, maybe tomorrow, I'll take the radiator out. Today, intake. So that's next. Grab a big old flathead, shove it in here. Or if you have an 8mm socket, use that. That's better, but I forgot mine. And just get to work. Start undoing everything. Twist it, and it should twist right out. Bam. Pop that out. So it's a little plug. Undo the math sensor, and then to pop right out. Let's put the OEM one in. Look at that. Looking cleaner and cleaner. It really looked that bad. It's just all black and then just the red valve cover. But everything's just mocked up. It's not really all the way done because I have to take it off again later on to undo this radiator. But I hate this intake because that down there, that's a little muffler to make it even quieter. That way you can't hear the engine noises, and it sucks. It's annoying, but oh well. Let's start her up to see how she sounds. So quiet and sad. Okay, next is taking out my beautiful side fills. These things are so cool. If I like the cool OEM black ones, I'm gonna go back in. How do you take it off? The way to take these off is you literally just pop them off. It's literally just 4 clips on the very bottom. The new OEM ones that came with Martha. Look at that. She looks right at home. Before, after. It really doesn't look bad, honestly. The black, it's very subtle. Another thing to do, take everything out. Ta-da. Nothing. Looks nice and clean. Now let's clean up or take some stuff from here. Okay, we're in Martha, and basically The radio is gonna stay in here, and the shift boot. A lot of things are staying in here. But I'm just gonna be taking the shift knob, steering wheel, the seat. Oh, and my little good old little heart. So let's take the shift knob. Ew, I hate this shift knob because look, it's just so high and it's just ugly. You can do this, but then once you start shifting, it'll start to go down. It's not bad. The red matches with the red stitching. Now, I'm taking my cool novice driver. Something else I'm taking that's kind of dumb. This bulb. This bulb is so bright. I'm just gonna put a regular one back up there. And don't forget all your necessities. Well, all my stuff are out. This, I'm gonna leave it in here because I gotta put it on soon. It's kind of sloppy, so I'm gonna be nice and generous. Put this little bushing, shifter bushing in there so it can feel better. The bulb, this thing is almost out. I don't know why, it just doesn't pop off. Oh, there you go. I'm taking that nice ass bulb. Novice driver is off. My little heart is out. I took my bulb, now I gotta find a regular one. Looking really normal in here. Okay, now back here, I'm obviously taking my fire extinguisher, whatever this is. Oh, my emblems. That's where my socket went. Dude, I've been looking for the socket for a long time. Some emergency wipers. Basically, the only thing that's really staying in here is this jack and little tools for it. There you go. Now there's just a nice little jack and the tools. This is very disgusting. I gotta clean that up. But I gotta do that with brake cleaner and some stuff. For now, here's a match. This is why I keep my match, because now look how freaking clean this is. Dude, it looks so nice. I'm stoked. This is looking good. I love how it looks. Everything's black. It just has the red valve cover and then the dirty looking intake manifold. Hell yeah. Nice. New bumper, old bumper. We're gonna take basically everything from here and put on that. Today, we're taking this little guy out and replacing it with this bright one. This came out of Martha. I'm putting this one in Martha. Top little cover is off. Look at that difference. So this is the one I'm putting on. Look how tiny this little guy is. It's LED, but it's tiny. Bam. Right now, it probably doesn't look like much, but at night, this will make a big difference. Next is taking out this beautiful Rep Bride. So 2 bolts here, 2 bolts in the back. Yo, that sheet is gone. Now let's install this little LED bulb in Martha. Boom. Cute little LED. Martha's looking all good now, back together. Okay, next on today's agenda, we're moving the steering wheel. Piece of cake. Now I gotta do an Allen key and a big nut. Okay. Oh damn, I forgot the fucking wheels. Steering wheel is out and the hub and everything. I put on an OEM one, which is pretty easy. Boom, dude. OEM Plus. Oh, and there's no C here, but got the steering wheel on. It has no horn. The horn is right here, but we'll figure something out. Hell yeah. Next is removing this beautiful Miata Speed lip diffuser. Let's delete it. Rear lip is out. The thing's a pain to do because literally so many little bolts. But that's done. Martha's looking so cute. Okay, next is taking out my beautiful boiler muffler. All of this is just 1 bolt now. Hold on to that. And then 2 wonderful exhaust hangers. And I have this wonderful tool to take off the exhaust hanger. That was painful, but muffler is out. Take off this side skits. Hello. A few days later, we got the mud flap, we got the new trunk. What I'm gonna do now is sand it and get it ready for paint. So first step, sand them. Forgot to keep you guys updated, but it's painted. It is pretty glossy. It's pretty clean. I like it. Well, here's the next thing on the list. Painting my wonderful trunk. Time to cut out the center brake light. Okay. I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell on video, but I'm done sanding it. It is all ready. Now I gotta just clean it up, take out these lights, and get to paint. Okay, and the trunk is now ready to be painted. And I cleaned it up. I used brake cleaner, and I wiped it off with a towel. So here's a before. Okay, trunk has been painted, and it came out too good. I am in love. It's literally like a brand new trunk. It's so glossy and beautiful. Hell yeah. Next is painting these wheels. Guess what color? 3, 2, 1. Bam. They look so damn good. I did like an OEM clean look, basically. I thought it looked the best. That's what I'm trying to do, basically. Martha, I want it to be OEM, all original, and good looking. And dude, I am so happy. Hell yeah, this came out pretty good. Sadly, you can kind of see a little bit of overspray. But oh well, it's a tire. It doesn't matter. They're going to get swapped out one day. Dude, these came out freaking sick. That's the next one. Dude, the trunk is so beautiful. Now here's the satisfying part. And a little bit of overspray, but from far away, you will not notice. And dude, came out beautiful. A couple of days later, today, we're swapping out that radiator. We're gonna be putting it in the good old SC Miata. So let's get to work. First thing I'm gonna do is remove the intake. So one hose clamp, ta-da, intake is out. Next is to basically undo the radiator fans. I undid this one, and I undid the one over here, and I put it to the side. Now the radiator is basically ready to come off. All you gotta do is undo this radiator hose here, and undo the radiator mounts, which are right there. Right now, let's just jack up the car and see what we gotta do. Guess what? I took out the driver's side fan because now I have room to undo that radiator hose. And once I undo that radiator hose, there's a little template for you to start messing with this radiator hose. I undid the radiator hose. This is next. All I gotta do is twist it until it breaks out. And now we're gonna undo this radiator hose. Hopefully no coolant comes out. Yay, we got lucky. And we can place this. Oh my god, at least. Oh no, it got on the back. Now the radiator is ready to come off. There you go, radiator is off. My brother helped me, because when I was under there, coolant was going everywhere. It wasn't a straight stream, so I told him to take off the cap. And then the radiator started making a nice clean stream. Okay, right now we're gonna get the radiator support cleaned up. We're gonna be painting. As you can see, it's rusty and it's only gonna get worse. And this is primer, as you can see, primer, painted. So I'm gonna try to paint it, maybe take off some of this rust, just clean up some stuff. Let's paint some of the radiator support. Boom, look at that, we painted it, and dude, it looks like pretty spot on. It looks so much cleaner. It used to be super rusty and disgusting. I'm hyped with it. And it shouldn't rust. Hopefully not. The only thing that is left is this. Can't take it off because this bolt is just done. It won't come off. I'll figure that out for another time. But for now, this is beautiful. That is icy. But okay, next is taking out this radiator. This one is way easier. It's literally just this hose clamp, the hose clamp down there. And it just literally pops off. And there's only like one fan. This radiator, out. If you have an SC Miata Special Edition, this is miserable. I keep running into issues after issues. First issue is the power steering. It's a little different than a regular NB base model, or LS. But for here, power steering fluid, it goes into here. It seems like there's like, they added more power steering fluid, so it can have, I guess, better power steering, or so it can cool the fluids better, or whatever. That's a nightmare because the radiator hits those lines, so I had to bend them, make them fit back there. Next issue I'm having is now it's hitting the AC condenser. So I had to tuck it in more, and now it's hitting this side. I don't know why, but first I had to bang this AC condenser. Now it's hitting on this side, so I'm gonna have to bang this. But wow, this was a nightmare, but it's finally in. I had to fight it. I had to move the AC condenser. Now it's tucked in there. And the power steering lines, I had to bend them, move them out of the way. I am so beat, but it's done. I even painted the radiator support. It's looking so good. I gotta do that soon. I just can't remove that bolt. It's stuck. It's seized. Well, there you go. Radiator is in. That was a terrible nightmare. Then I started it up, had the cap off, and I put the heat on. And now, when you keep the heat on, that opened up the thermostat to allow coolant to flow. So I had the radiator open, and that's when I fill it up. And then whenever the coolant got to the top with the heat on, that means it was filled. So it's all filled up with coolant. I filled up the coolant reservoir to the max. She's ready. She sounds good. My power steering still works, and temperature are up to temps. I do have the heat on. She sounds super good. And Martha, I think I'm gonna have to resume tomorrow because I kind of stole the hose clamps. I have some different ones to put on, but this will be tomorrow. Hello, another day later. Today, all I want to do to this radiator is clean these up. These are disgusting. They look rusty. And I know they can clean up well, just like that. That looks so good. Like, you just do that. Let's remove these. This is a 14. While those dry up, we put on the new radiator. Like my rear mount radiator. Haha, I'm kidding. But as you can see, I have 3 fans. I couldn't put on that fan because one of the brackets are broken. So I don't want that to mess up my radiator. But this one, I was just missing a bunch of hardware. But I bought some hardware, so let's put them on. Oh, here's the difference between a regular NB2 Miata and a special edition. Now look at the power steering. See how it goes that way? Not going in here, it goes over there. Well, here's different. The line goes over here. And there's like no room to shove this because the lines come this way as like a power steering cooler or something. And they end up down here. I don't know if you can see it, but those are lines. Those are the power steering lines. And they just barely fit. Because this goes in here. But that's on the special edition. And also, the washer fluid is on this side. And here, the washer fluid is over there. It's kind of strange, but it works. The reason they did that is because over there, that's the ABS module. So I get it, it makes sense, but weird. But okay, here's gonna be the new radiator. There you go. The new radiator is in, the intake, looking hella clean. Real quick, remove that beehive. Beautiful, beautiful, looking so good. On here, painted the radiator supports or radiator mounts. There you go, much better. Here's what I've done to Martha. Took off the bumper, took off the headlights, took off the side skirts, took off the bottom lip, removed the muffler. And here we only have the stock steering wheel, no more bride. Took out all my stuff. And now in the engine bay, I took the intake, the radiator, the cool oil cap, the strut tower brace. And here are all the parts. I painted the lip, I painted the side skirts. I resprayed the wheels basically back to OEM. They look really damn good. Here's Martha's old front bumper. I got a new one for very cheap. It used to have a hole and I fixed it. And here are more parts. The OEM muffler, painted skirt, painted rear mud flap canards. And here's the trunk. But okay, yeah, that'll be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Press that like and subscribe. You're awesome.